What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so shout out to the brother Ticket TV for doing a video talking about this. I wasn't aware that JJ Redneck was making excuses like this. I mean, I know he makes excuses, but I didn't know he had the nerve to come out of his mouth and talk about the growing pains excuse. Are you kidding me? LeBron, what, 20? He 23? 22? 20? What are you talking about? So, as we all know, when the Lakers play against an actual real team, they get their ass whooped. And once again, that occurred. The refs try to help them at the end of their game, but they still wind up losing by 14. But for much of the game, the score wasn't even that close. At one point, they were down like 90 to 60, I think 90 to 66. So it was going into that territory. It was going into that super blowout territory to the point where Adam Silver had to probably send he had to send a mass text to all the officials to help, the Lakers, Operation Hairline or something. I don't know. But anyway, Lakers head coach JJ Redneck discussed the result after the game, claiming the Lakers are still in their growth process, while the Clippers have a far more coherent identity on both ends of the court already. Quote, I think we are growing. We all know during the growth process you have some bumps, and that's okay. Our group, we're together and connected more times than not. We'll continue to grow and build, but there was some good stuff tonight. We got to keep trying to get better. It's one of those games you want your offense to help your defense. We didn't make shots and turn the ball over. We did a good job in 11 possessions in the zone in the first half. They scored 8 points. We did a good job of mixing it up. We scored 102 points in an era where the average team scores 113, 114 points. He didn't do a good job offensively. It'll be like a team scoring 80 points in the late 90s. He didn't do a good job. Okay? That's bullshit. So, you know what I'm saying? Call for what it is. Didn't LeBron have 5 turnovers last night? Another game where he had a crap load of turnovers? Bring that up. You know what I'm saying? I think Austin Reeves had like 5 turnovers. Now, I know you said it in a blanket statement, but call him out. Well, I guess you can't call him out because you're the coach, you know what I'm saying? I guess you can't do that, but somebody to call him out because they're not going to get away with this. They can't get away with this. Then, you're praising the Clippers. First of all, correct me if I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen, but going into this season, the Clippers were supposed to be a dumpster fire, right? And the Lakers, depending upon who you're talking to, was supposed to be the one that's a championship contender. At least that's what they were saying when Darvin Ham was there. See, all of these fans, all of these LeSicka fans, were saying Darvin Ham's not getting it done. Even though they won 47 games. That wasn't good enough for them. Even though they lost in the playoffs to the defending world champions. That wasn't good enough for them. Even though they made it to the Western Conference Finals the year before and lost to the team that would become the eventual champion, Denver Nuggets, that wasn't good enough for them. They won this meaningless in-season tournament. That wasn't good enough. Darvin Ham, without LeBron Ramon James, without Anthony Davis, went into Boston last year and beat them with role players. Boston, of course, as we all know, became the NBA champions. And Darvin Ham, without his 2 stars, beat Boston in Boston. Mind you, they only lost 4 games in Boston last year. The eventual NBA champion. That wasn't good enough for them. Because according to the fan base, the Lakers are supposed to be a champion team. Oh, the Lakers purple and gold pedigree, and we win championships, and this is not good enough. Blah, 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 yakety schmackety. Now, all of a sudden, because JJ Redneck is there, now all of a sudden, we're in a rebuilding process. I never seen that before. Start rebuilding with a 40-year-old? If this ain't some crap, yeah. I said it before and I'll say it again. Darvin Ham has a case for a lawsuit against the Lakers. Because you try to explain to me how you fire a coach that far exceeded expectations, but then replace him with a coach where all of a sudden now he don't have to do anything. He can be, according to what they're saying, they can go 30 and 52, and that's fine. And, another thing I want to say is this, too. It's interesting to me that when he was with broadcasting, he was claiming that, Doc Rivers used to make excuses for every loss, never took accountability, etc. Now, look at him now. Every night, it's an excuse for JJ Reddick, JJ Redneck and the Lakers when they lose. Always an excuse. Nothing but excuses. But no, we're not going to allow that. We can't, man. We can't allow this, ladies and gentlemen. We can't. I think what happened to Darvin Ham was criminal. It was damn near criminal. And they think people are stupid. And then people tell me, oh, why y'all always banging on them? Man, this dude's a scumbag just like LeBron, bro. And I'm tired of people covering up for him, man. This guy was on camera calling Asian people, I should say in particular Chinese people, the worst slur you can call them. It popped out of his mouth naturally. You know why it popped out of his mouth naturally? Because from what I understand, he uses that type of language all the time. All you gotta do is talk to people that interacted with him when he was at Duke University. He was always using that type of language, calling black people the N-word, etc., etc., etc. I'm gonna tell you something. Now that I'm starting to hear a lot more about LeBron and his personal life, man. Well, you know what? I can't say too much on YouTube because I can't say too much, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm truly beginning to see what LeBron really is, man. He ain't first of all, he's not a black activist. If anything, he's more Uncle Ruckus to anything of the worst kind. Think about it. Dude go on the Kelsey show, ain't nothing against them, but he always going on certain people's podcasts. He always showing love to certain teammates. But anybody that's black, you catch his wrath. I'm telling you, man, the truth will come out one day about this guy, and I have a sinking suspicion, man, that this guy, it's gonna be bad, man. His credibility for being quote unquote pro-black, I know a phony when I see one. And that's just my opinion, okay? I could be wrong, but I smell a rat. A stinking one too. Big, fat, stinking, bloated one. Eating nothing but garbage and goddamn soap pieces. This nasty. Yep. You know. But back to JJ Redneck, man. When is the media going to start holding this guy accountable? When is the fan base outside of real Laker fans are going to start holding this guy accountable? And for that matter, when are people going to start holding management more accountable? Jenny Busline, you know what I'm saying? To a certain extent, Rob Pelinka, but I'm more ticked off at Jenny Busline, LeBron Ramon James, and JJ Redneck. To be honest with you, I would even argue that it was, and this is just my theory, I think it was a conspiracy to get Darvin Ham out of there, involving LeBron Ramon James and JJ Redneck. All because Darvin Ham truly put the purple and gold ahead of LeBron Ramon James. And that, in LeBron Ramon James' twisted narcissistic mindset, that's an affront to him, because you must pledge allegiance to him. And that one-way street, that's allegiance in his mind. You must pledge all allegiance to him, but he has to show, he don't have to show any allegiance toward you. You serve him. And when Darvin Ham proved to be his own man, that was too much for LeBron Ramon James. And he got all of his minions in the media to conspire against Darvin Ham. You know what I'm saying? And this was especially egregious because you got rid of a great, well, I'm not going to say great, but you got rid of a really good coach who could be great out of spite because he didn't want your son on the team. He wanted to win. He didn't want to waste roster spots. He actually was talking. He wasn't just talking to talk. He was walking the walk. He was trying to win. You just talking to talk, LeBron. You don't really care about winning, man. Your actions show that. You don't care about winning, bro. All you care about is yourself. All you care about is yourself and your stinking sorry-ass stats. That's all you care about. No amount of manipulation in the media is going to change any real meaningful person's mind on this stupid-ass GOAT debate. And JJ Redneck, you're just a opportunistic. Well, I'm not going to say that. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.
Core real.